Have you ever looked at a motorcycle and thought, that thing looks like it was designed by adrenaline itself? That's the kind of reaction the Triumph Speed Triple 1200 RS demands. It doesn't just sit pretty in a showroom, it growls, it flexes, it dares you to twist the throttle and hang on. The 1200 RS is not just Triumph's evolution of the Speed Triple line, it's a complete revolution. This bike takes everything the Speed Triple name has ever stood for: raw street power, aggressive design, and unmistakable sound, and turns the volume all the way up. The very first impression it leaves is visual. Matte silver ice. The name alone has a chill factor, but when you see it in person, it's like looking at a sculpture carved from raw performance. It has a metallic, brushed aluminum look that pairs beautifully with the exposed frame, the deep black components, and those stealthy twin headlights. Everything about this bike screams purpose-built. No fluff, no extra plastic, just lean, mean muscle in two wheels. Let's talk about the heart of the machine. Triumph didn't just tweak the old 1050 cubic centimeters triple. They ripped it apart and built something entirely new. The 1160 cubic centimeters inline 3-cylinder engine is a monster. It delivers 177 horses at 10,750 RPM and 125 Nm of torque at 9,000 RPM. That's not just a jump, it's a leap into a whole new class. The throttle response is lightning quick. Every twist delivers instant feedback, and the power delivery is beautifully linear. No lurch, no delay, just pure acceleration that pulls hard all the way to the red line. And let's not forget the soundtrack. That triple-cylinder growl is pure Triumph, but now it's louder, throatier, and more aggressive. When it revs high, the sound morphs into a wailing crescendo that could wake the dead, or at least turn every head on the block. The standard exhaust, despite meeting emission standards, still roars with authority. You don't just hear this bike, you feel it rumble in your chest. But what really sets the Speed Triple 1200 RS apart is not just what's under the tank, it's how all of it comes together. This bike isn't just powerful. It's refined, controlled, and surgical. The chassis is brand new and lighter than ever before. Triumph trimmed down the overall weight of the bike to just 198 kilograms wet. That's insanely light for a liter-plus street fighter with this much tech and power. Handling is a dream. Whether you're diving into a tight city corner or opening up on a long sweeping curve, the Speed Triple holds its line with laser precision. Much of that is thanks to the Öhlins suspension. Up front, you get fully adjustable Öhlins NIX 30 forks, and at the rear, a TTX 36 monoshock. Both are top-tier, race-derived components that give you incredible feedback. The suspension is firm, yes, but not punishing. It's just dialed in so well that the bike communicates every inch of the road without beating you up. Then you have the braking setup. Brembo-style McCalipers up front, paired with twin 320mm discs, give this bike stopping power that feels like hitting an anchor. The initial bite is strong, but it's the modulation and feel that impress most. You know exactly how much pressure you're putting down and how the bike is going to react. It builds confidence fast, especially when you're pushing your limits. Now, for the tech lovers, this bike is loaded. You get a vibrant 5-inch TFT display with crisp graphics and intuitive menus. Everything from ride modes to navigation can be accessed quickly, and the layout is clean and uncluttered. The RS features 5 riding modes: rain, road, sport, track, and rider, customizable. Each mode adjusts throttle response, ABS intervention, traction control, and suspension feel. Track mode strips away the nanny systems and gives you raw connection with the bike, perfect for track days or spirited rides on twisty roads. The Speed Triple also features a 6-axis IMU that enables lean-sensitive ABS and traction control. It's constantly monitoring your lean angle, speed, throttle, and braking inputs to keep the bike stable, even if you're pushing into a tight corner or powering out of a slide. Wheelie control, launch control, and cornering ABS are all integrated seamlessly, and the up-and-down quickshifter works brilliantly, smooth, fast, and clutchless. Comfort on a street fighter isn't always a guarantee, but the Speed Triple 1200 RS does a surprising job of making daily riding bearable. The seat is firm but well contoured, and the riding position is aggressive without being cramped. Wide handlebars give you leverage and feedback, and the foot pegs are set just right to give you a sporty feel without folding you into a pretzel. Long rides? Not a problem. Quick blasts around town? Pure joy. What's also impressive is the attention to detail. Triumph's fit and finish is top class. From the switchgear to the bar-end mirrors, everything feels premium. The triple clamps are beautifully machined, the welds are clean, and even the keyless ignition adds to that high-end, high-tech vibe. The RS badge isn't just for show, it means something here. This is a top-shelf motorcycle, not just in performance, but in feel. And then there's the emotional connection. It's hard to describe unless you've ridden one. This bike isn't just about speed, it's about the experience. The way it growls when you thumb the starter. The way the throttle feels under your fingers. The way it leans into corners like it's reading your mind. It gives you a level of engagement that very few motorcycles can match. If you're as passionate about powerful, beautifully crafted motorcycles as we are, the Triumph Speed Triple 1200 RS is a ride that truly speaks your language. Thanks for riding along with us today. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Drive Vibe, and share this video with fellow enthusiasts.